Bro, ever since I stopped masking my autism, it's like I don't give a fuck anymore. It's like at this point, if I know that I'm not wanting to socialize with people, especially when we're like in a group setting, I'm not gonna go force myself to go socialize because I'm like, what's the point of me pretending when I'm not even gonna be really engaged and interested in what they're talking about anyway? But there are times when, I am going to be around people. Like, let's say there's family functions and stuff like that, and that, sometimes we hit the Mary Jane, we gone, and we have a little session, and then you going back to what you're doing. I'm telling you, I swear it's like I don't even understand what neurotypicals be talking about half the time because what they talk about is so surface level. Like they don't go deep, they don't go into any depths. I think like neurotypicals just talk to hear themselves talk. They don't want to do no like calm silence. They don't want to just say, hey y'all, let's just put on some music and let's just vibe, let's just chill. Nah, they gotta just talk about irrelevant shit. And like when it gets to a point where I'm just like, we're not talking about anything deep, we're not talking about anything that is interests me, I tune out. I start to dissociate. So I could be sitting there clear as day, just sitting there while everybody else is doing this. Only thing I'm doing is I'm like, my presence is just here. So here you go. Roll up another one. All right, cool. Boom. That's how it is. I mean, it's at a point where like I don't force myself to make eye contact. Okay, I'm on the high functioning side. I will make eye contact a lot, but now at some point I just look at you at some point, but then I'm like, letting you know I'm actively listening, but the eye contact is not here. I mean, it even got to a point where I start walking on my toes again, and I start realizing how much I loved walking on my toes. It makes me feel elevated. It makes me feel more grounded. I don't know what it is about autistic people walking on their toes, but it feels so much better. So I started doing that again. Now, feel better. Also, I don't try to fit in anymore. It's like at this point, I realize I'm not like these people. If like I'm the one neurodivergent amongst a group of neurotypicals, I'm not like them. And what's the point of me trying to fit in? What's the point of me trying to dim my light, shrink myself, or be a person that I'm not just so I can fit in with these people that I really could care less about fitting in with? You know what I'm saying? I've gotten so content with who I am, knowing I'm different, knowing I socialize different, knowing I see the world differently, and I just got so content with my autism, so secure with it that I'm like now embracing that side of me, embracing myself. So if people, at this point, I don't even care if people think I'm weird. I don't even care if people just think like, oh, she's kind of, I always can feel when they know something's different or off about me because my autism just showed. And at this point, I don't even give a fuck. I'm like, you know what, baby, I'm autistic, okay? I have a disability when it comes to deficiency, when it comes to interacting socially. And I'm not going to sit here and try to make myself uncomfortable, exhaust myself, drain myself just to fit in with you neurotypicals, to have a conversation that we probably won't even remember after we're done. So you know what? I'm going to just sit here and be autistic.